M0FXB, welcome back, Mazzy Walks. It's, what's it today? It's like May. It's still cold in England. You know, England's like that. One day can be very, well, cold. And then the next day it can be like you're in Spain. There's a current that comes right over the top of England. And I think it's actually inside the sea as well. And it affects our weather, very changeable. But it's not always raining in the UK, that's definitely not true, although we get our fair share of rain. But it's not always raining, and we're not always walking around with umbrellas and bowler hats like Mary Poppins. Anyway, so Mazzy's here. Let's go ham radio police today, because we had an interesting conversation the other day. So I was testing my Radtail RT880, and it has a Roger beep that sounds like this. Sounds like the one when you landed on the moon, actually. That kind of beep. I didn't know, so when I called through on a node, on a link, the moderator came in and said, "Oh, Andreas, you know, you do realise there's a Roger beep there." And I went, "Oh, right, okay." You know, I don't hate Roger beeps, but I do understand that generally repeater keepers, link users, you know, would rather not hear them. I don't think it's against licensing conditions myself. Check, let me know. You know, as long as you give your call sign, I think you're pretty, and you've got a license. Quiet, Mazzy. So, Mazzy, okay, we're going to be there in a minute. She can't wait to get there. So, of course, I said, yeah, I'm going to go in the settings now and change it. But as you know, the Radtail, well, you may not know, which is basically Shack in the Box device, Radtail 880G model. Check it out. Fantastic. Shack in the Box, under £100. HF, 6 meters, CB meters, 4 meters, CB meters, that's a funny one. So I was trying to change settings. It didn't stop. A couple of other people just came in. "Hi Andreas, how you doing? You know, watch your YouTube video." Just friendly, good intention chat whilst I was tinkering to change it. Anyway, so another station came in and went, "Turn that Roger beep off. You should know better." Now, anyone that even speaks with that kind of tone and that way, and of course he didn't give a call sign, and when he did, and I checked, it didn't even exist, so it was a person that wasn't even licensed. So again, these are like the ham radio police wannabes, but this person actually didn't even have a license. They couldn't even be bothered to get his license. Yeah, I knew he was local because I could hear the accent that the person had. I could very clearly hear it was from the Bristol area and in and around me, although I have, you know, many good friends in Bristol. My father virtually lived there for 20 years. I love Bristol. It's one of my favourite places to visit, and the Bristol people are amazing. Just want to get that in to make sure it's very clear that I'm pro Bristol people. Yeah, it was just, again, a bad individual behaving badly on air. He's got the PTT. Just sat there waiting for the opportunity, heard me come on, knew I was a well-known person as well, and then couldn't wait to rip in, and then it ended up leading to him then bickering and being that connection being disconnected from the link, and then he very quickly found another way to get in and carry on for a bit, but eventually he was gone. Yeah, because the links they're very good, they know how to disconnect these links. But come on, people, just these types of people, and it's a tiny percentage. You're not welcome, and we're not impressed when you behave this way. We actually feel sorry for you, but it doesn't make us feel great having to endure listening to bad behaviour on our hobby that we're passionate about, which, by the way, is absolutely booming at the moment. And these people that say the hobby's dying, on what planet do you live? And I get the new one that I've been hearing, because obviously they've announced the Yaesu Ft60 which is £2,100, which is a lot of money, definitely. Oh, Yaesu are now going to go bankrupt because they as individuals, and I don't, you know, it's their choice what they buy, of course it is, have decided they don't want to buy it, especially at that price level, and I get it, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with not wanting to buy it. But when they say, because it's a high priced item, that Yaesu are going to go bust. I hear about Bofeng as well, and Quansheng and all that. Oh, they didn't reply to my message. They won't be in business much longer. Wake up. Wake up. Yaesu Quansheng. ICOM have just released 7760 for £6,000. There's no way I would buy one. I'm not knocking the product, although it seems to me that the 7160 at under 3,000, why double the price just because they've separated the head unit? That's what I think. But anyway, you know, ICOM are a business. They have their research and development costs. So we'll just end it there really, to all the people that think that because they've had not a great experience buying a product, that then go, oh, they're going to go bankrupt. Wake up to the real world. And to the bad behaviour types, and you know who you are because you do it every chance you get, have a great day. 7-3.